everybody, I am Attila Tanner. Welcome to a brand new video of NextEra. I hope you're all doing well. It's been 3 weeks since the last video, so we are due for an update. We're going to talk about the quarter that was, see how the different indexes performed. We're going to also do a little bit of a review of how our target trades has been performing. Then we're going to go over the highlights section, followed by the report. All right, so let's start with the different indexes for Q3. This is the period of July 1st to September 30th. And S&P 500, they were down 3.6%. Year over year, they are up 11.7%. NASDAQ was also down 4.1% for this quarter, but year to date, they're up 26.3%. Dow Jones was down 2.6% this quarter, but year to date, they're up 1.1%. And the Canadian TSX index is down 3% this quarter, and for year to date, they are up 0.8%. So if you've seen your own portfolio stocks going down a little bit this quarter, you're not alone. So we can see that the decline is in all areas for this last 3 months. Hopefully Q4, October to end of December, will be improved. All right, this is the time for also review. So every 3 months, whenever there is opportunity, I will review the target rates of the companies that I look for. So everything is through a computer system. It's nothing calculated in my own head. So instead, I go to each company's website and gather all the financial information that is of importance for the formula, enter them in there, and then with the press of a button, I get the new target rates. So all the target rates you see, they are good for 3 months. And then after 3 months, I get new target rates, but then I go back and see how was the previous target rate performing. So for US market, those stocks was 84% accuracy. It's down from the previous 87, while the Canadian accuracy was increased to 99%. So it doesn't mean that the target rate we said is 99% exactly correct. It means it goes towards that direction. At least it's following the pattern. It's only the occasions when if you say a buy and it becomes sell, or the vice versa, we say sell, it's buy, the opposite, that becomes a negative, so to say. But if it's somewhat close or going the right direction, it's considered positive, basically. I always try to improve the formulas, of course, just so we get as accurate information as possible. All right, now we're going to look into the highlights following that review. Accenture, they had a 4% year-over-year sales growth. Target rate for them has been increased to $316, and they're trading around that level. Costco was up 9% year over year. Target rate for them has been increased to $564. They're also trading around that level. Micron Technologies reported a 40% year over year decline. Target rate for them has been increased despite that to $53, but they're still trading higher than that. Nike reported almost a flat 2% year over year sales growth. Target rate for them has been lowered to $104. However, there is a little upside for Nike. All right, before going into the regular reporting, I also want to announce that I'm working on creating a platform, a website where you can sign up and get access to all the target rates for all the companies that we are following. There will be a search bar, and in the search bar, when you can search for a company, and if we are following them, the target rate for them will be prompted, and you will see it. So this will be something that will come hopefully within a month or so. I'm planning to do some kind of a subscription model for it, and we shall see once it's ready what will be the case. All right, let's go into the regular reporting. We start with the US market and the value stocks. Taiwan Semiconductor moves out to spot number 1. Exxon Mobil drops down to spot number 2. They trade places. JP Morgan is on spot number 3. So here we're looking at high market cap companies with low priced earnings. These companies gives a little bit of stability in your portfolio. Dividends could be good as well in your portfolio. So Verizon is there, spot number 1. AT&T is number 2. And we have a newcomer in US Bancorp, spot number 3. 3M, who was in the list, is out from top 3. Growth stocks in the US market. So this is more growth, sales growth versus stock price growth. Just checking that relationship between the two. So if the sales are growing faster than the stock price is growing, they will be in this list. If it's the other way around, the sales are not going as fast as the stock price is growing, they will be in the Pricey list. So in the growth category here, Rivian is there, spot number 1. NextEra Energy is there, spot number 2 as a newcomer. So they had, for instance, 42% year-over-year sales growth, while the stock price declined 35%. Li Auto is on spot number 3. ZoomInfo was in this list, but they are now out from top 3. Pricey ones, so the reverse order, Xpeng is spot number 1. They moves up to spot to that position. Nvidia re-enters the list on spot number 2. They had the sales growth of 101%, while their stock price was going up 152%. But they also have a high price to sale ratio. Moderna is on spot number 3. Micron Technologies, as I mentioned before, following the report, is out from top 3. All right, that concludes the US market. Let's dive into the Canadian market. We start with the value stocks there. Royal Bank is number 1, TD Bank is number 2, and Canadian Natural Resources is number 3. Dividends in the Canadian market, Transalta Renewables moves up to spot number 1 and trade places with Tourmaline Oils, who drops down to spot number 2. Algonquin Power and Utilities is on spot number 3. Growth stocks in the Canadian market, Nuvei is spot number 1. Telus International moves up to spot number 2 and trade places with RB Global in spot number 3. Pricey ones in the Canadian market, Great West Lifeco is on spot number 1, Cenovus Energy in spot number 2, and Meg Energy on spot number 3. All right, this concludes the report for this time around. If you like those videos, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one, hopefully in 2 weeks' time. In 2 weeks' time, I'm thinking of presenting mergers and acquisitions. That's what I do every 3 months. And it's a good time to show what is hot at the moment, or not. All right, you can also follow me on NextStock YT on X. I will tweet whenever or post anything whenever there is of importance related to stocks. All right, always gather a lot of information before jumping ahead purchasing stock. Why not look at our affiliate links in the description and see if any of the companies there can be of assistance to you. All right, until next time, bye-bye.